Hello, everybody. I hope that's not too loud. Turn it down. I'm about to take you through. I'm looking over here at the freaking. I have it like backward. Anyway, I'm about to take you on a trip back through time. I have seen Bunny's video, Jenna Marble's video, and stuff like how we used to do your makeup in high school, and I just loved watching all of those videos. um, and I just watched Mikey Glam and Gore do one when she was like emo scene, and I was like, I think I have to do that today. I have the house to myself till like 8 o'clock, and I should be doing some chores, but I wanted to make this video. So I just got a shower this morning. I have nothing on my face, and as you can see, because I'm ugly, it's about to get worse because my makeup in middle school, I kind of want to do middle school and high school. Okay. And it's so funny because I used to have hair like this, and well, middle school I did nothing with my hair. Like, I didn't own a flat iron. I didn't own anything like that. This was the time before everybody had those. And like the only ones that girls had was like the big fat white Conair ones. I don't even know if that one was Conair. That might be cheap Walmart. Like, that's where we got our beauty supplies, girl. So um it's evolved. And I actually have a bunch of stuff from all that time. I have actually an outfit I'm gonna wear that I wore in high school, so that's pretty cool. But I guess I'll show that when I do the high school part. So let's start in middle school. I hated middle school. Middle school was the literal worst time of my life for me. Um, I just like, well, the end of elementary school and the beginning of middle school, I lost all of my grandparents basically. And I lost like my granny when I was like 8, and then I lost my great grandma Teresa. Those were my great grandparents, and I was so close with my grandparents, my nana and papa, my grandma and grandpa. My pap was like my best friend. My grandma was like my best friend, and they taught me so much in a short amount of time. Anyway, so they all like basically died. I think my grandpa was alive till my ninth grade year, and my nana might have been alive too, and they weren't together. That was separate. Like, my grandpa was my mom's side, my nana was my dad's side. But anyway, well, in sixth grade I lost my pap, and after that I kind of like went downhill. Like, I was always on honor roll. I was a pretty good student and kid. I was still a good kid, but I got really depressed, I guess, and didn't even realize like what that was or what I was going through. But losing my pap was like losing my dad, and I guess I was just never the same after that. And I found comfort in music and stuff like that. But I started wearing black, and not because my pap died. That's what my mom said, I guess. But I just started getting into that when in sixth grade. I think maybe the summer between sixth and seventh. The anthem by Good Charlotte played on the radio, and we had a shower radio, and I was in the shower, and the anthem came on, and it's like, yo, don't want to be just like you. Oh, what I'm saying, blah blah blah. So I'm like, I'm not like everybody else. I never felt like I was like everybody else. I never I never wore Limited 2, never wore Aeropostale, never wore Abercrombie and Fitch. Like, I was always the fat kid. I was always the outcast. I always was made fun of, in even elementary school. Like, I just always was. And so I felt like, that resonated with me, and I was like, oh my god, I love this song. And then one of my friends, she had heard it, and she knew that the band was Good Charlotte. So I got their album, what was it? That's sad that I don't remember. And I always got so much like shit for liking Good Charlotte and stuff. Like, you're a poser, you're not punk rock, blah blah blah. I'm like, I am so punk rock, but I really did listen. They really opened the window for me musically to get into Rancid and Social Distortion and any band that Benji liked anyway, because I was so in love with Benjamin Madden. And his pink hair, his spikes. I was obsessed. Like, I'm like, this is awesome. I always wore chains with keys on. attach my pants. Like, they really, that time in my life really, like, determined who I was going to be, I guess. And I still kind of am. And by the way, if you listen to Good Charlotte, they were crap after the album with Lifestyles. Why can't I freaking remember? Now I have to put that on. That's what we'll do. We'll go way back, man. We'll go way back. Let's listen to some GC. I actually have a hoodie that my grandma got me for Christmas. Young and Hopeless. Oh my God. Young and Hopeless. Literally so angsty, so me, so everything. And that's just like how I felt. But so their dad left them when they were young and everything. And they had to support their family and their mom and stuff. And, you know, people telling them that their dreams wouldn't come true, and literally they got so successful, and they really made it. And them going on tour, like, that was my dream. I wanted to be in a band. Okay, I'm getting back to middle school, man. Was me in middle school. I hated being in school because I was so made fun of and so different, because now kids are all different now. I mean, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that when I was growing up, you know? It's I guess at that time it was starting. Well, no. I mean, it started in, like, the 70s and the 80s and the 90s with, you know, punk music and the Ramones and the Sex Pistols and, you know, different stuff back then. And it's just evolved. But, you know, for a kid in school, it wasn't really, especially where I'm from, West Virginia, it's not really, like, there wasn't many of us, you know. Always writing songs in my notebooks, daydreaming in class about being on tour and stuff. Like, I really thought I was going to be in a singer in a band, like, and then I'm like, I can't sing that well, but I was like, you know what, like, there's bands, like, all punk bands. I mean, like, NoFX, I was like, Fat Mike doesn't sound like great, but you know what, like, they're amazing, I love them. So, so many bands inspired me, and that's, like, NoFX is still one of my favorite bands to this day. Social Distortion is one of my favorite bands to this day. So this music really got rooted into me. I wanted the colored hair. I wanted, you know, that was it. And really, I still am this way. So, and I've always felt like I've remained myself since then. I feel like I found a piece of myself back then. So, I guess it wasn't all bad. Oh my God. Benji! That was me, man. Oh my God, this brings me back. I have a mirror, really. It's a new day, but it all feels old. It's a good life, that's what I'm told. On my high school, it felt more to me like a jail cell, a penitentiary. I don't ever want to be like you. I don't want to do the things you do. No, don't want to be you. Anyway, that was just everything. That's how I felt. I remember listening to I have chills. Those lyrics, as soon as it broke into the chorus, I was like in the shower. I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I was just like, oh my God. And I feel like 10 and 11 is like young, and that's when I fell in love, and that was it. And I realized that you don't have to be like everybody else, because I would feel so left out. I should really start doing makeup, right? So back in the day, I was a big CoverGirl. CoverGirl in this terrible bottle that you poured out onto. What I used to use was my fingers. Oh my God, am I going to use my fingers right now? This is before I got a sponge. I really didn't start wearing makeup till 7th grade, and mostly it was just foundation, eyeliner, mascara, and actually I'm like out of eyeliner. I can't believe I did this to myself. Like, I have like nothing. That's it. That's as far as it goes. So, and it's dirty. Whatever, excuse me. Foundation, mascara, no eyebrows, no nothing. We didn't know anything about that, people. Like, we did not know what was going on. And I wore the lightest foundation I could find. So the, whatever CoverGirl was, like, I think this might be the lightest in this Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. And that's what I wear now. And then this was too light for me. It's 05. or it's 5. And the Fit Me Maybelline loose finishing powder. I usually use 10, but I'm glad that I have the lighter one for this video. And in about 8th grade, I started getting into My Chemical Romance and the Used. Now, I was not emo and not goth and would get like so mad when people would call me goth. Yo, you're a goth. I'm like, no man, I'm punk. And that's still embarrassing. Being an 11-year-old, I'm punk rock, bitch. But when I started getting into the Used and My Chem, they wore red and pink in some music videos and stuff. And I mean, Gerard would have like red makeup. It was actually Ben Nye. I remember seeing DVD or something, and just all over, right? And I used to apply everything with my fingers, so I guess I'm going to have to do that. I had like Nikki Sixx hair, that it was something to be reckoned with here. This is going to be the longest video in the world. No one's going to watch it ever. Okay, we're going in with fingers. I can't believe this. Like, this is what every morning was. What is the coverage going to be like? God gave you fingers for a reason. Or whoever your God is, or your make-believe God, or whatever, whatnot. Let's not get into religion. Oh, they're playing. What are they playing? No, I don't want to hear this. This is Adam's room, or Adam's song. Let's get the neck. This is a mess. I'm glad I have wipes. I shouldn't have done that. What am I thinking? I'm too messed up. Might as well. This is my regular foundation, so whatever. Let's have a full canvas here. Now it's literally all over my hands. Why did I do this as a child? Oh, you should have saw my dresser. It was covered in red. I mean, this red stains. I brought paper towels to lay down for when I use it, because this red was everywhere on my carpet. My poor mom. Let me tell you, this video is probably going to be annoying since I keep looking over there. But okay, clean my hands, kind of. And these are cheapo wipes, and they like rub off. I mean, I should have did like, I have a mirror and I'm doing that because I feel like it's weird if I don't look at the camera. But maybe it would help me if I quit using the viewfinder and just use the mirror. Okay, yeah, let's just... This is terrible. I hate it. Oh, I'm glad that makeup has come a long way. Okay, this is just going to be good enough for who it's for. Let's move on to powder. Taking my dirty brush. I need to clean my brushes. And just... I feel like people are going to really judge me. I mean, I guess what that's fucking internet's for. I mean, it's not for that, but people think it is, I think. I mean, it's kind of inevitable. You're going to have an opinion on whatever you see, whatever you put your eyes on, you know? And I'm pretty sure I never even wiped off my eyebrows. Like, they would just be powdery and stuff. You know, we didn't do that back then. In 8th grade. Now kids in 8th grade, like, no wonder, because like we didn't have any of this resources. And I was watching Mikey's video on the 2000s, and I hated the 2000s. I did not like any of those trends. I didn't understand like at all but you know, what was I wearing? Bondage pants and spikes, band t-shirts, plaid pants. I mean, that's punk rock though, so I didn't pull it off like well though. I looked still goofy, like a goofy teenager. And you know what? That's what we're supposed to be looking like back then. Calm down, kids. Okay, what am I going for next? Okay, that's like all. We are about to use this red that's gonna stain everything. I mean, this is so old. This is probably 10 years old. And it's all broken. I should do that, like, alcohol thing and put it back together, but we don't have time for that. I don't really want to use my finger. Plus, I'll try my pinky. No eyeshadow primer. No nothing. Here I am again looking in the viewfinder when I have a mirror. I mean, my poor mom. Okay, she had to have me and deal with this shit. I'm sorry, Mom. But I was finding myself and expressing myself. I had a teacher come up and tell me, like, I look like a raccoon. This is going downhill real quick. I mean, it's probably how it looked back then. I'm gonna use a brush, though, because I can't. I'm trying to get a wipe. Okay, let's use this big old brush. But I literally, no other shade. I mean, no black. No anything. Like, literal this and then eyeliner. And if you want to know what this brush is, it's Walmart. Okay? It's Equate. I mean, I have some other brushes, but this is probably seriously what I looked like. I'm a nutcase. Shit. I forgot to put a paper towel down. I'm gonna stain my coffee table. Fuck. Okay, I wiped it. Off. Let's get a paper towel up here. Alright. We're a little bit better. But not quite clearly. Yeah, that's good. Now I can... Like, you don't even understand how much pigment is on this. And these are, these were from Hot Topic. I forget what, like, brand it is. I want to say it was, like, Morbid something. Hot Topic used to be so much different, too, by the way. Like, oh my gosh, are we dying? Are we living? It was not this bad under my eyes, though. I hope not, at least. I'm gonna have to diffuse this situation a little bit or something. Shit, that's gonna be pink everywhere. I've done messed up. I done did it. I mean, we have to do a little something here. I mean, or does it matter? I don't think it was that intense underneath. I mean, it was intense, but it was like... Or maybe it wasn't. I don't have a lot of pictures with the red. We didn't have camera phones. We didn't have any of that crap. You know? We didn't have any electronic. I mean, maybe a Game Boy or something, but... I feel like I need more red on the lid. I mean, that's like a lot. You can't even see. Oh my god, I like loved it. And then when Jeffree Star came out with the blood sugar, I was like, so I actually used these reds and pink on a makeup look before, and it turned out really, really good. And I was really, really shocked because I was intimidated to use this because I know this is what I looked like back in the day when I used it. And it's so funny because, well, this is pre-MySpace even. This is like, I was a youngin'. Okay, that's pretty much what it was. And now I would do red or pink. I don't think I really mixed the red and the pink. I wish I had this this pink though. I'll have to like swatch it right now. We're gonna do it. Hot, hot, hot pink. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, let's get a bunch because you only have to hit it once to get like a ton. Can you see how bright that is? It's as bright as my freaking sweatshirt. This video is already a half hour long. I really hope I can cut this down. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Eyeliner. Eyeliner that I'm about out of. Okay. Eyeliner, mascara. So, actually, I don't even know if I put it on the inside. This is what I did. Oh no. Because somebody on the bus was like, you know, you're supposed to put it on the inside. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. And I used a pencil. God, I'm running out. I'm running out. I use a pencil liner most of the time. This is bad. This is worse than what I did, I think. Cute. Super cute. I've been liking this, I've been loving this, Maybelline Lash Sensational lately. This is not something I used back then. I don't even know. Actually, for a long time, I didn't even have mascara. So, actually, this is it. This is the look. This was me in middle school. Hi, middle school. Like, no wonder people called me a freak. Like, yeah, this was, like, what it was. So this was me in middle school. No nose ring. I flipped it up. It's bothering me. Your nose ring gets stuck in your fucking nose. There we go. She's back. So, yes. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me out. Gerard. Hi, I'm Gerard Way. Alright. Took that off. That took a few minutes. I do want to show, I have a couple things here. This is my hoodie that my grandma got me for Christmas one year. Good Charlotte. I think I was in 7th grade when I got this. Another band I was really into was Nirvana. And I had two friends in 8th grade who, like, that swore they were, like, Kurt Cobain reincarnated. So, we, funny kids. This is high school. Social Distortion, ripped up jeans. Oh my gosh. That was me, red and black hair, still chubby, still everything. That was my lucky shirt though, that Social Distortion shirt. This is my best friend Betsy, and this was our friend Julia, who unfortunately we're no longer friends with. This was a bag. This was one of my purses in high school, and it was actually a Hell Bunny. It was a diaper bag, but I loved it. So, like, I wish it was in better condition because I would totally use this bag. Like, leopard print, everything. I was obsessed with that bag. I got it off Angry Young and Poor. Moving on, 9th grade, I was wearing, like, pink. I would wear that bright pink eyeshadow with electric blue liner. It was actually, I loved it. And then when I wasn't feeling like doing anything crazy, I would do like one bronzy eyeshadow and then liner, like cat liner. And I don't really have a lot of options. I was trying to like go through and pick. Actually, I think I'm gonna use. Yeah, it was kind of goldy, kind of. I think I'm gonna use a mixture of Eternal and Sphinx from the Anastasia Prism palette, which is this one and this one. But back in the day, it was like CoverGirl and stuff. CoverGirl eyeshadows, Maybelline eyeshadow. Actually, I think I had a Maybelline one. So I'm just gonna do all over just like I did back then. And I probably used my finger. I'm sure that I did. It's your best blending tool, right? No highlight, no blush. For some reason, I was intimidated to wear blush and lipsticks and stuff, to which I still am kind of with lipsticks, and I don't know why that is. You know, I go heavy. I go mad hard. This is a pretty color though. I really want to blend this out, but at the same time I'm like, did I blend it out, you know? Probably not. Not well anyway. This was probably how it was, honestly. The Distillers is a band led by Brody, and which is a girl, and she's a singer and super punk rock, and she had this kind of a color thing and all over her eyes and stuff, so that was like my inspiration. Where's my liquid liner? Now, I haven't done this kind of a cat eye in a long time. And I feel like I'm too far away from... I don't know how... One, I guess I cannot talk. This is really bad, guys. Jesus, how did I do this crap? I'm already bleeding! I really don't know how I did this. I'm getting a mess. I don't even think I put it down here. I think I put regular eyeliner. Oh God. See, I'm gonna need a way better setup if I actually decide to do a makeup tutorial. Because I can't like this. How did that happen? Okay. See, this shit gets, the red will get everywhere. It's like glitter. Boy, is this a delicate procedure. I tell you, I'm done. That's as good as it's getting for today. Screw that crap. This is the worst makeup ever. It's driving me crazy. But we're doing, you know, this is embarrassing. I can't believe how good kids look nowadays. What next? I'm just putting mascara on, man. That's a wrap. Again, I didn't really fill in my eyebrows till I got out of high school, or maybe I did my senior year or something. But it wasn't a good time, let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. So yeah, this was like 16-year-old me. Let's Ooh, I blinked. Just adding. Because I know I had that crap under my eyes too. I love a full circle. It was never that big. I actually hated that big of liner. This one's a little bit better. That's more of how it looked. Oh, kitty eye. Nothing on my lips. No blush, no bronzer, no highlight, no setting spray. Nothing. It was a dark time. Okay, so don't mind this messy room. But this was me basically, only my hair was a lot shorter. It was probably like up to here. And I was probably 20 pounds heavier actually, so yeah. I used to have a lock and dog chain necklace, and I literally overturned the whole house for this video because I wanted to wear it, because that's still one of my favorite things from my past. But anyway, this rancid shirt, gotta have a band tee, and then my DIY, basically before DIYs were a thing, jeans. Time again. The casualties. This patch is so worn. Little stars I put, fake blood. There's paint because the blood would always wash off. We got rancid. Okay, I'll just have to like overturn the video, but time again. Rancid. Flogging Molly. What else do we have? I wrote Social D. I mean, this was so fun for me though. What's on there? Addicted to Oi. I'm addicted to Oi, Oi, Oi. The Unseen. The Casualties. I might have got this patch on my first Warped Tour. First or second. On the back. What's on the back? The Distillers on one leg. A handprint also. Handprint on my butt. The Distillers, and the Ramones. Check out these holes. Oh, I have them patched pretty good. Pretty good. Look at these patches. I constantly was doing that, you know, chub rub. These keep falling off of me. I'm so glad that these are like loose on me. That's awesome. Falling off of me. But yeah, so this, I mean, my look has like kind of stayed the same, only like evolved a little bit, I would say. My makeup's better now, no lip rings anymore, which sometimes I thought about bringing them. I loved them. Now I put them on and I'm glad I never thought about getting them again. But like, all my pictures are so like, you know, my lips, which they still are, but yeah. I can't even. It's so funny. And this was before straight leg pants, straight leg jeans, but I always had sneakers. I like never wore flip-flops because I was self-conscious about my feet. So anyway, let me turn you around. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If anybody did, I hope you kind of enjoyed it. I know I was rambling a lot in the beginning, so it's probably really long and the makeup sucks, but you know, it just did back then, okay? Yeah. So, these are like making me itch. These are actually mine from back in the day. I just took the balls out. Anyway, bye.